So I've been doing a lot of thinking about what type of equipment we all need to have an adequate home gym. And let's be honest, if you give me a cave with big enough rocks, I can get you a workout. The thing about that is, I'd like some toys, just a couple little toys, okay? And if I had my druthers, here are the toys that you would own. And so I will now commit to you today, and this may change tomorrow, but I will commit to you today that this is all right now I will ask of you. There are other things you might want to do, but here is the rock bottom. Here's what you need. Right now, I was telling you before you could do this all with one single dumbbell. You still can, but there's gonna be some sacrifices you're gonna have to make, right? You're gonna have to make some concessions. I would say go beg, borrow, and steal 2 good dumbbells. And man, if you can get those neoprene dumbbells, the ones that are kind of wrapped in neoprene, you'll love me for that. You will. They're better for you. I don't like the ergonomic handles. Some people do. I like a straight handle, but as you'll notice, all the stuff that I have is ergonomic handles. So I made some concessions on that myself. Then I need you to find a band. Okay, these are 6 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot bands. You can get whichever you want. I get mine from Stroops.com. I've got some videos coming out on how I went down and talked to Sean Harker. But for years and years, and you can see up on my wall over there, for years and years, this is all I will use. They're safer, they're better for you, and they're not quite as cumbersome. When you rub them on you, they don't pull all your hair out. And if one of those things snaps, you're not gonna lose an eye or hit one of your little kids. Don't use bands that aren't Stroops bands. Stroops.com. And by the way, I'll do my very best to get this to you on the website. We're creating an affiliate right now with Stroops. I just went out to the factory and spent an hour with Sean Harker. What a stud. How cool. He's the guy that invented this, and he invented a lot of other stuff. Those things may be coming at you more than not over the next little while. Like I said, bare minimum. So you'll need a light band, you'll need a medium band, that's the red, and then you'll need a heavy, and that's the blue. And then lastly, the reason you need those bands is A, they're gonna give us more for you to do than just your dumbbells. And if all you have are dumbbells, cool, we'll make them work. We'll make something work. Lastly, what I want you to do is I need you to go buy an anchor. Let me show you what an anchor does, okay? When we are doing at-home workouts, the biggest problem that most people have are doing workouts that can involve a pull, right, yoga? I know. To do a good full dynamic pull, you have to know that your body has to pull from 2 different places. It has to pull from overhead, it has to pull from mid, right? So you're gonna need somewhere to pull, which means you're gonna need a band that's anchored. I will get the light band. So you're gonna need a band that's anchored, and here's the anchor. This is how this works. You're gonna put this on the other side of a door. You're gonna close that door, and as long as that door doesn't swing to the inside, you've now got an anchor. I would suggest you go buy several of these so you could have a high anchor, a mid anchor, and a low anchor, and then we can do a lot more with it, right? At this point, you've got a band hanging here that now we can do things like tricep presses, right? I can do rows here, right? I can do flies down. I can stand up and do decline stuff, tricep stuff. I can do a lot of stuff with that angle. A lot more stuff than I can do with dumbbells. That's not to say if you don't get creative, you can't do it with the dumbbells. You're just gonna have to do a ton of bent rows. And after a little while, you're gonna run out of things that you can hit from that angle over and over, just to keep things more interesting. And also to get more overhead pull, you're gonna want an anchor. You're gonna want one, you're gonna need one. And so these guys, that guy's about $7 on Stroops. I don't know if that's delivered or not. Stroops.com, I'll see if we can get it on GPP. And then that band I think is 12 to 15 bucks. Worth every penny. I mean, they're only about $4 more expensive than a regular band would be, and that one won't hurt you. So that would be if I had my druthers, and if I could ask you to do anything in these weird times where you're gonna be working out with me at home, this would be the equipment, the bare minimum equipment that I would ask you to use. We're gonna get a lot more crazy than this coming up. But everywhere I get crazy, I will give you an alt, okay? So what you need to know right now is anytime I do an overhead pull down, you're doing a bent row with all you got is dumbbells. It's okay, you should have this in your house anyway. Plus, this guy travels. Anywhere you go, you can take it, and that's gonna be a really good addition to your traveling kit, or if you go visit your sister-in-law this summer for a week or two, you won't have to miss your workouts. And maybe, I don't know, if people care, maybe we'll keep posting these forever. It's a pretty good alternative. It's not complete fitness, but it is a lot better than nothing, which is something I'm not super proud of saying, but it is really good stuff. I'll do some good stuff by it. So that is my thoughts for you on what the minimum home gym requirements would be if you really wanted to keep in shape.